Today I am teaching you SYBCom Sem 3 Circular Flow of Income and Expenditure. Circular flow of income. It refers to a continuous flow of money income and the flow of goods and services between different sectors in the form of a circle. It has two aspects, real flow and money flow. Real flow. It refers to flow of factor services in the form of land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship from households, also known as consumers, to business firms, and the flow of goods and services from business firms to consumers or households. Money flow. It refers to the flow of money from the business firms to the households or consumers in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit, and the flow of money from the households or consumers in the form of payment on goods and services to the business firms. Now, circular flow of income and expenditure in two-sector economy without saving and investment. The above diagram shows circular flow of income in a two-sector closed economy. In a two-sector closed economy. Closed economy means absence of international trade. That is absence of export and import. There are two flows in the above diagram. That is inner flow and outer flow. There are two flows, inner flow and outer flow. Inner flow is called as money flow and outer flow is called as real flow. Households and business firms are the two sectors. Households or consumers and business firms are the two sectors. Households are the owners of factors of production such as land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship and supply these services to business firms. And business firms use these factors to produce goods and services and sell to the households. On the other side, the business firm make factor payments to the households in the form of rent, wages, interest and profit. Households spend them for purchasing goods and services from the business firms. So the inner flow is known as money flow and outer flow is known as real flow. In the outer flow, that is real flow, the households are distributing or supply land, labor, capital and enterprise or entrepreneurship to the business firms, and the business firms produce goods and services for the households or consumers. That is known as real flow. In this, money is not playing any important role. Only factor service and goods and services. And inner flow is known as money flow. In this, business firms are distributing returns to the factors, that is rent, wage, interest and profits to the households or consumers, and the consumers spend money upon the goods and services, that is known as consumption expenditure. The money goes back to business firms. This is known as money flow. Now the next diagram, circular flow of income and expenditure in two-sector economy with saving and investment. In this circular flow of money, saving is one of the leakages and investment is an injection. In fact, the household and the business sectors do not spend their entire money income. The consumer or the household sector does not spend their income wholly in purchasing goods and services. Rather, they save a part of their income. They save a part of their income for variety of motives. Motive means aims. Similarly, business firms do not spend their entire income but are invested in bond, shares, debentures, etc. in the capital market. Business firms borrow funds from the capital market for making investment. Thus, savings which flow into the capital market are taken away by the business sector for investment, and the circular flow of money is maintained in the economy. Therefore, saving is a leakage and investment is an injection to the circular flow. In this diagram, there are two sectors, households and business firms, and the financial market is in the middle. Households save their income in the financial market, and therefore saving is considered as a leakage because a part of the income is saved. And what the business firms are doing, they are taking money from this financial market to purchase bonds, shares, debentures, etc. Or we can say that they want to invest. They are investing. So investment is an injection. Again, the money goes back to the circular flow. Money is leakage in the form of saving. Leakage is taking place in the form of saving, and again money is injected into the circular flow through investment by the business firms. Now the next, circular flow of income and expenditure in three-sector economy. In the three-sector economy, the third most important sector is the government sector. In this, the government will impose tax upon households, and due to taxation, the government impose tax. That means households are paying tax payments to the government. Therefore, in this, the government will impose tax upon households, and due to taxation, income of them get reduced. Therefore, it is a leakage from the circular flow. But this is the income of the government. Tax is an income of the government, and this income is injected back into the circular flow in the form of public expenditure. In the form of public expenditure on defense, education, infrastructure, and transfer payments such as old age pension, sickness benefit, unemployment benefit, etc. The government also will impose tax upon business firms, that is corporation tax. Such taxes are leakages from the circular flow of income. The same income goes back to the business firms through the government purchases and subsidies. Therefore, tax is a leakage and government expenditure is an injection. So in this diagram, households are also paying tax to the government. Business firms are also paying tax to the government. And what the government is giving in return is giving factor payments to the household as well as the business firms in the form of government, when the government purchases goods and services from the business firms, and government provides subsidies to the business firms. And in the case of household, the government is spending money in the form of factor payments, that is old age pension, sickness benefit, unemployment benefit, etc. Therefore, tax is a leakage from the circular flow, but all these purchases of goods and transfer payments are the injection into the circular flow. Next, circular flow of income and expenditure in four-sector open economy. In the open economy, foreign sector is added. In the open economy, export and import take place. Foreign sector is added in the four-sector economy. Four-sector economy is open economy because foreign sector is added. Export and import take place. Export are goods produced by the domestic sector, that is households, firms and government, and purchased by foreign sector, or we can say foreign government. Here we can say our own government. Export is the flow of income from foreign sector to domestic sector. When export is greater than import, then terms of trade will be favorable for domestic sector. On the other side, import are goods produced by the foreign sector and purchased by domestic sector. Import is the flow of income from domestic sector to foreign sector. Money flows from domestic sector to foreign sector, from our country to foreign country through imports. When import is greater than export, then terms of trade will be unfavorable for domestic sector, or we can say unfavorable for our own country. A fourth sector is said to be in equilibrium when leakages are equal to injections. Leakages equal to injections. Leakages are savings, taxes, imports. Injections are investment, government expenditure and exports. Symbolically, saving S plus tax T plus M imports is equal to I investment plus government expenditure plus exports. That is, leakages is equal to injections. The economy will be in equilibrium when leakages are equal to injections. L is equal to I. MCQ. First one, national product is equal to national dividend is equal to dash. Answer, national expenditure. Second, real flow is the movement of dash. Factor services and movement of goods and services. Third, a closed economy is one in which dash. Answer, there is neither exports nor imports. Fourth, an open economy is one in which dash is connected with international trade. Fifth, in a circular flow of economy, firms supply dash. Answer, goods and services. Thank you, students.